What is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here. I am driving home today. It is Sunday. I don't really have a whole bunch to go on today, but today during the WWE on A&E series of shows, they're going to be doing an episode of WWE Rivals on Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Booker T. I don't know about you, but when I think about Stone Cold Steve Austin rivalries in WWE, most of the time, The Rock is going to come up number one because people debate who was the bigger star at the time, who was able to shine a bigger light on WWE, who was able to be a bigger star outside of WWE, who brought more fans in, this, that, and the other. There's always going to be like Bret the Hitman Hart, which I think is one of the guys that really put Stone Cold Steve Austin on the map. I don't know. I just don't really think about Booker T as being a huge rival of Stone Cold Steve Austin. To me, honestly, they hooked up. They had that one fight inside of the supermarket in Bakersfield, and that was really it to me. I know that when Booker T made his debut into WWE during the Invasion, he jumped the rail during the three-way match. I don't remember what pay-per-view that was, honestly, but it was a match Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Benoit and Jericho. The big hype for the match was that they didn't know, but the rumor was somebody was going to win the championship and defect WWE and go to WCW. That was the big storyline. Nobody knew where the rumor came from. Nobody knew if it was Jericho. Nobody knew if it was Benoit. And now looking back on it in like a Hollywood Hogan kind of way, nobody knew that it was going to be like Stone Cold Steve Austin being the guy that jumped over to help WCW during the Invasion. But honestly, when I don't follow the show because I don't get A&E personally. It's not on YouTube TV. For some reason, I do reach out and I have season 1 on Blu-ray. So I don't know all of the episodes because I'm not sure if this is like season 2, season 3, where it is. But if they really wanted to do sort of a like an episode on Stone Cold Steve Austin against somebody you wouldn't think about, honestly, in my mind, what put Stone Cold Steve Austin really on the map that he's talked about, really got his confidence back after his injury in WWF, and what kind of told him that he could work again like he did back in the day when he was stunning Steve Austin in WCW. That's Savio Vega. And I know that a lot of people don't really think of like Savio Vega having like the hugest time in WWE. He was a member of the Nation. Once the Nation broke up, he was the leader of Los Boricuas. I'm not sure if the guy's a WWE Hall of Famer or not, but I know that he did a lot of stuff down like in Puerto Rico, and he was a big star besides for what he did in WWE. But Stone Cold has tipped his hat. He sipped a beer for that guy plenty of times. That's the guy that really got him ready, to let him know that he had the confidence. A lot of times you think about Ric Flair when he came over from the Invasion. Flair said he didn't really thought he had it anymore. He thought he was wound down. Triple H told him, just go out there and be Ric Flair. Just go out there and be yourself. Nobody else can do that. You're the only one that can do it. It's still in there. You still got it. You just got to do it. And that's pretty much what Vega did for Austin. So I'm not telling you not to watch it. I'm not telling you anything other than it just really doesn't make a lot of sense to me. If those two main evented a pay-per-view, if they had a big feud for a month, I honestly don't really remember it. I remember the Booker T versus The Rock feud over the WCW Championship. They actually main evented, was at SummerSlam 2001, and Angle and Austin blew him out of the water in the match that was before theirs. I know that it had a McMahon involved because Shane was kind of hanging out with Booker T a lot, but or maybe they were just really trying to push the invasion. But you know, that match really made no sense to me to be the main event, and this doesn't really make sense to me. It's gonna be a while before I see it, unless it, you know, just miraculously pops up on YouTube. So I won't be checking it out anytime soon. But if you guys watch it, let me know what you guys think. Maybe the rivalry is bigger than I remember. Now, I'm not taking nothing away from that Bakersfield grocery store brawl. We never seen anything like that before. We haven't seen anything since. I'm glad that I wasn't, working in that Save Mart, because they fucked that place up. How they got permission to do that, honestly, I got no clue. Money talks. I'm guessing that Save Mart is either a big sponsor of WWE, or the manager of that store is a big, WWE mark. I know that every time they're in Bakersfield, they kind of have, in the past, they've done signings at the Save Mart. I don't know if that's their way of, still trying to find a way to say sorry that they messed that place up. Stone Cold Steve Austin, basically getting a breather after whooping Booker T's ass, and he comes out of the dairy just chugging milk. That's the spot that I remember more than anything else. And him leaving after he's whooped his ass so much, he just yells, "Price check on Jackass." All right, peace out, guys.